Hey guys, so I'm back here with part 2 of the video. I'm gonna um tell you I'm gonna show you what's inside my bag for the trip so far, and I'm also gonna read to you some of my lists that I have written for the trip that I have to transfer into my journal. I kind of transferred some things into my journal already while I was waiting for my first part to upload, so I'll read you that. But I guess I'll I'll start with the what I have written in my journal again. That I my first few lists that I have in my journal. Then I'll read my lists that aren't in my journal, and then I'll show you what's in my bag so far that I got for the trip. Because where we ended was I finished reading my journal entries, so I might as well continue from then on. Okay, so I separated them into categories. Like I said, I might be going to both parks because we might do park hopper tickets because my mom is starting to look into them, and she said that as long as Zoe's mom is okay with her going to 2 parks in one day, we can. So I wrote Magic Kingdom, and these are the 2 categories for both. So this is how I set it up: Magic Kingdom, squiggly line, characters I want to meet, then I listed them. Things I want to do in the park, I listed them. Wrote Animal Kingdom, squiggly line, characters I want to meet, listed them. And then things I want to do in the park, and then listed them. So I kind of organized it in a neat and organized way. So let's get on with it. So Magic Kingdom, characters I want to meet. Merida, I also put in parentheses where to find them, or like little notes to make it easier for me, so I don't waste, because if you know where they are, you don't have to waste time asking a cast member, oh, where's this character meet, when's this character meet, blah blah blah. You already know it you already know it yourself, so it'll save us some time since we only have one day to do 2 parks. So I wrote Merida, Fairy Tale Garden, that's where she meets. And obviously, we don't know if Meet and Greets will be back up by then, but I didn't revise anything. I just wrote down what I wrote in my original lists, because Meet and Greets might be back up. Everything might be back to normal by November. With any luck, cross your fingers, with all the shots going around and everything. So I just wrote everything as if COVID never existed. So, because I don't want to not list something and then it be back and then I not have it on my list. So I can always just leave it undone if it isn't up, but at least I have it written just in case. So Merida in Fairy Tale Garden, Pooh, go early in the morning, Chippendale, I don't have any parentheses for that, Minnie, Daisy, Donald, and Goofy, Pete's Silly Sideshow, that's where they meet, Ariel in Ariel's Grotto, Pluto around Pete's Silly Sideshow, Mickey, Town Square Theater, Rapunzel, Princess Fairy Tale Hall, Tinkerbell, Town Square Theater on Main Street, USA, Stitch by Stitch's Ride in Tomorrowland. Things I want to do in the park, maybe go on Seven Dwarves Mine Train, because that's like a little, like a beginner roller coaster, and in case you guys don't know, I'm kind of terrified of rides. The only ones that I can do, I'm very picky about the rides that I go on. I can go on a fast ride as long as it's on the ground, or I can go on a high ride, but it has to be slow. I can how I put on things I want to do in the park. I'll get to, I wrote Dumbo, because that's just high and slow, and it's not too scary for me. And then I also have oh, I just noticed I never put on out the Mad Tea Party for things I want to do in the parks. Yeah, I never wrote Mad Tea Party as one of the things. Let me fix that right now. Go on Mad Tea Party. Oh, now my journal doesn't look as nice because I had to fit that in where I had to fit that in right there. Now it doesn't look as neat, but things are gonna look that way, and I'm not going for neatness really in this journal because I have scraped off, crossed out a couple things that don't apply, so or where I messed up because I'm using a pen and I can't erase it. So, okay, so like I said, I'm very picky with rides, but Zoe is into rides, so I'm gonna have, and she said she's trying to get me to not be afraid of them anymore. And I said that I have to start out slow, so if I like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, I might bump myself a little bit more. But that's like like I said in the beginning, it's like a beginner roller coaster, so if I can handle that, I probably can handle more. So yeah, maybe go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, go on Dumbo, go on the Little Mermaid ride, see Happily Ever After, see Festival of Fantasy Parade, parentheses, start at Frontierland, and then go on Mad Tea Party. But for the Festival of the Fantasy Parade, it's a cavalcade that they're doing now, since they don't have full parades because of COVID. And I got a sneak peek of what it looks like from one of the Leffersons videos, and they said, and you got to see every princess and their prince on a float. It looked really cool. So. And they said to get the best view, start at Frontierland, so that's why I wrote that. Thank you, Leffersons, for the little tidbit of info. I know you're not watching this, but thank you anyway. Shout out to them. They're very entertaining to watch. They're a very cute couple. Garrett's hilarious, and Alyssa's just so full of life and so nice, and I just love watching them. Along with Haley, Diz Cupcake. That's another one of my favorites. YouTubers. Then I go on to Animal Kingdom. Characters I want to meet: Tarzan on Discovery Island behind the Tree of Life. That's an iffy one because I heard from Disney Damsel on YouTube, another YouTuber I watch, that they took Tarzan away in meet and greets, not just because of COVID, but they took him away a while ago. Which I don't know if it's to be true or not, which I hope it's not, because they already, in case you didn't know, Finding Nemo the musical in Animal Kingdom used to be a Tarzan show of like the story, and I would have killed to see that, because another musical along with The Lion King that I've started to wanted to see on Broadway is Tarzan, because Tarzan has one of my favorite soundtracks, maybe even more than The Lion King, to be honest, because Phil Collins just hits it out of the park. But all Lion King true lovers like me, don't come at me in the comments because I said that. Lion King will always be my favorite, but Tarzan's soundtrack is just top notch. Next is Simba, near the Tree of Life daily. Rafiki, Discovery Island, Character Landing. Timon, same location. Mickey and Minnie, Adventures Outpost in Discovery Island. Things I want to do in the park: go down the gorilla path, because if I can't see Tarzan, I have a really amazing photo idea and video idea for that. It's going to be a really short video, but it's going to be me doing the Tarzan beating on his chest and going, oh, with the gorillas in the background. And then I'll be doing that pose in the picture too. I think that'll be really cute. See Festival of the Lion King, which in case you don't know, that musical in Animal Kingdom is coming back this summer, so I will be able to see that in November, no matter what, because there was an announcement that show will be coming back before any of the other ones do. Maybe that's a preview to see if, at limited capacity, to see if they can bring back shows fully. Maybe they're testing it with one show, and it's Festival of the Lion King they chose to test it with. Maybe because it's such a popular one. I don't know. Who knows? But that's my guess is why they brought only one show, why they're only bringing one show back in the summer, because they're going to test it to see if they can make it work. And then if they do, they'll bring back all the shows. And maybe even the meet and greets, the fireworks shows, maybe that's just the test of everything. Who knows? Hopefully. And hopefully if it is a test, it goes well, because that way it'll be back to normal by the time I go, and for everyone else who's going. Sea Rivers of Light, which is a sort of fireworks show, in case you don't know, at Animal Kingdom. But it's like on the water, and there's these little plants that spark up water, and then you see Disney movie clips and music in the water that's spitting out of the plants. It's a really cool show. I haven't seen it personally, but I've seen clips of it on YouTube. Go on the safari first thing in the morning, because I heard from a lot of great sources that the animals are most active in the morning because it's not too hot for them. So I'll be able to get really good images of the lions, and lions are my favorite, obviously, yeah, if you didn't know. And I really want to get a good view of them. Somebody who I watched on YouTube actually got, I think it was All Ears Molly on YouTube, who was able to film the lion roaring in her safari, which is awesome. That I would kill to have that on video. How far are we? 12 minutes? So that's the end of what I have in my journal now, as of now, when it comes to lists. Also, another thing I wanted to mention was on, I think, Friday is the day we go to the park. Well, we get there. One of the days is a free day. I forget what day it is, but one day is a free day where we don't have anything to do. So me and Zoe are probably going to go to Art of Animation Hotel to visit it, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and then go to Disney Springs. So that's another thing that we'll be doing that's Disney themed at the park. Not at the park, but on our Florida trip. I just wanted to mention that here. And now I'll get into my backpack. Well, not the backpack I'm bringing, like I said in my past in the part 1, just the bag that I have everything in, since my park bag that I will be using is my everyday bag leading up to the trip, like I said in my past video. So first up is this shirt I got from Kohl's that I bought for me and Zoe when we were originally going last March, last May or March, before COVID hit. It says all Disney all day, and they're all wearing sunglasses, and all the Sensational Six are wearing sunglasses in front of the sunrise. It looks very Florida type, so this is what we're gonna wear on our way down to Florida. I got 25 hand wipes to be extra sanitary for $2 at Five Below yesterday. Just to stay extra clean and stuff like that. I have 4 ponchos because it rains in Florida every so often. Like, it'll be a sunshiny day and then all of a sudden it'll start raining out of nowhere. So I have 4 ponchos just in case one gets ruined or one's too wet one day, then I can put on another one. I have a little zip pouch that's gonna hold my toothbrush, my my toothpaste, and like it's a little travel to go little container. It already has a tongue scraper and a dental floss in it. That's what it came with. I didn't get that from it. I got that from like when I went to the dentist one year, and I never used it, so I thought that it would work good for this. I have a mini suntan lotion I got at Five Below yesterday too, for just a spritz on me while I'm in the park if I'm feeling hot or something. I'm gonna have a big one obviously for the full trip, but that's just a carry-on one in case I need it for like I said, just a little spritz here and there. I have a mini Dove deodorant for the full trip, and I'll also be bringing that to the park just in case I get a little stinky. I'll put it out there. Everyone does, so it's not weird. I have a Walt Disney World Explore for 4 parks and more map. That's an overview of all the parks and everything that you can do, that you can get for free at the Disney store. Used to, because it probably won't be happening for much longer, because in my last video before part 1 I announced how my Disney store was closing. Still sad. Don't know what I'll do without it, but I'm going back Monday to see another cast member to say goodbye to them. So I'll probably have to get the updated version of this then, because like the COVID version, because like things have changed. Obviously, the world has changed. So this probably isn't. I mean, like I said, it might be back to normal by the time I go. So this might come in handy. But I think I should have both, just to be safe. I have these 2 buttons: Girls Trip and Disney with My Bestie. They're both from Etsy. This one was a free gift with purchase, because I bought these 2 of these pins for me and Zoe when we were originally going to go last year, that I was saving for when we'd officially be able to go, which is now, November. So we both have one of these that we'll be wearing probably in the park. And then I have my Disney lanyard that has all my trading pins on it, because even though COVID's happening right now, you can still pin trade, because they have boards that you can't physically pin trade with the cast members as of this moment, but they have pin boards around the parks where they take your pin, sanitize it. You see a pin you like, you grab, they sanitize it for you, and then you take it. So there still is pin trading, but just not the same way that it used to be. And then I have my portable charger and the charging plug for it. I have an ear holder that I got when I purchased my Tarzan ears back there, which I'll definitely be bringing along with these for both parks, because these I'll be wearing in Magic Kingdom. My Tarzan ears I'll be wearing in Animal Kingdom most likely, which will be in another video. I'll show you my full outfit choices and the pack with me videos and stuff like that, but that'll be coming way later because we have the time. Then also in my everyday bag, I also have a mini hairbrush I bought from Five Below yesterday, because I needed a new one for my bag because my old one broke, and because this is going to be also used for the trip, so I don't have to bring a huge brush. But I'm using it right now too, so I have it in here. Well, let me see, is there anything else in this bag that I'm using as of right now? Oh, just one more thing. As of now, I have my Minnie Mouse little coin purse that is right now holding scrunchies, which I'll be bringing in my park bag. because I'm gonna, if in case it gets hot, which it will, especially at Animal Kingdom, because it's the hottest park apparently. I'll be able to put my hair up. And I think that's it for part 2. So, like I said, be prepared for a lot of videos leading up to the trip. A lot of pack with me videos, different outfits, my choices for my outfits. I'll show you what I'm wearing. I'll give you more info as more info starts to come on my trip. So stay tuned. Please subscribe if you want to see all those videos leading up to the trip. Feel free to follow me on my Disney Instagram, KingSimba246, just like here, same name as here, because I post multiple times daily on that account, and it's easier for me to get my Disney info out there than having to make a short little video every time I think of something else. So follow me there for more Disney magic. I can't wait to take you along for this ride. It's going to be a memorable one. Let's hope it will be. I'm going to make the most of this trip, and I'll try to make as many memories as I can. So like I always say, love yourself, stay safe, wear your mask, be true to your heart. Never love one another, treat each other with respect. Don't judge people, accept people for who they are. Like Mufasa says, remember who you are, and have a magical day. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. See you in the next one. I don't know. Don't ask me why I did that. I'm pretty good at roaring like a lion, to be honest, because I've done it for years, and I've been, like Simba says, I've been working on my roar. Like Simba says, I'm working on my roar. I've been working on it for years, so I'm pretty good at it. Little side story. I know I just did my outro, but I'll tell you. When I was over at my neighbor Ronnie's house once, I scared my little sister Olivia by hiding underneath Dante's bed, my neighbor's bed, with him underneath the bed too, and I pounced on her, and I literally scared the heck out of her with a lion roar. So I'm pretty good at it. I'm good at pouncing and roaring like a lion. So I was teaching him I was being like Mufasa, teaching Simba how to pounce in the one scene in the movie, and like Dante was Simba, and I was like acting like Mufasa. It was pretty funny, but so side story over. Let's end this video. Bye. Just see you in the next one. Peace.